By the time I get to 90, Kenya should be a first world country.
Hey guys, do you listen to William Samoei Arap Ruto? Huwa mnasikiza William Ruto? Unajua the problem is that Wakenya saizi wamechoka na William Ruto, and that's why ukiwaekea video ya William Ruto pale wakati ambapo anazungumza ama speech yake huwa wana swipe up. Unaona? Hiyo ndio problem saizi. That's why utakuja kupitwa na mambo maovu ambayo William Ruto anazungumza. Wewe unafikiria tu two term ama one term. But jaribu kusikiza William Ruto kwanza. Anatuambia nini? Anaongea nini? Leo amesema nini? Siku moja utaamka William Ruto kumbe alikuwa amesema anataka kuuza Kenya. Then ujikute unaongozwa na mtu tofauti zaidi. William Ruto wakati ambapo aliingia mamlakani alisema ya kwamba yeye amepata pale ndani hakuna kitu. Alilalamika hivyo na amesahau pia alikuwa ndani kama deputy president wa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But baada kalalamika hakuna kitu ilikuwa ndani ya treasury account. But William Ruto alitupromise, akatupatia, akatujenga mioyo, akasema ya kwamba in the first 1 year kila kitu kitakuwa sawa kabisa. Mwananchi atalia, bodabodas hawatalia, vijana hawatalia, mama mbogas mtakuwa sawa kabisa. Watu wakampatia 1 year. 1 year ikaisha, William Ruto bado aliendelea kulia. Ikafika 2 years, William Ruto akakimbia kuimpeach his deputy president ili iwe kama kizingizio kwamba huyu ndo alikuwa anaharibu. Acha nimtoe, then tuonyeshe ya kwamba tunataka kufanya nini? Kujaribu sasa kurejesha nchi ya Kenya iwe mahali ambapo Wakenya walikuwa wame-expect nikiingia mamlakani. William Ruto akafaulu kuimpeach Rigathi Gachagua. And now chenye William Ruto anatuambia ni kwamba anahitaji another 30 years ili kubadilisha nchi ya Kenya iwe kama Singapore. Unasikia William Ruto? Guys, hii ni nini huyu mtu anatuambia tu vizuri? Unajua amesimama mbele, ana address wa Kenya. Anawaambia nahitaji miaka zingine 30 ili kumake sure nchi ya Kenya watu wasiendelee kulalamika venye wanalalamika saa hii. So yeye anahitaji 30 years. Kuna wengi wetu guys, miaka zimeenda zaidi. Maybe wengine hawatafikisha hizo 30 years. Unaona? But William Ruto still bado anatupatia promises. I want you just to listen. But ensure umelike video. Na anasema thanks for your great support. Nyinyi ni watu wa nguvu zaidi. Kabla usikize William Ruto guys, niliwaambia expect William Ruto kukufikishia chochote kile ambacho utakuwa unakihitaji kwa haraka. Atakuwa nakufikishia between now and 2027. Sasa ukiangalia mambo William Ruto anafanya, for example, angalia.
Hello boss.
Great. Okay, so you now have a new home. Oh my goodness. Very good. This fellow is here. Wow. Mr. Muraithi. Get here. So, This is your passport. Yeah. Mother of boys. Okay, very good, very good. So this is very good. I am very happy that this morning you are moving from a uni hut to a house.
A very comfortable one.
Yes, yes. This is exactly what we undertook under the affordable housing program. We have a program for institutional housing. So for our police officers, we said we are going to do 17,000 units. So that in different parts of the country. So I know many of them are in different stages. Did you give? We gave away the ones in Meru. In Chuka. In Chuka.
Last time the officers are very comfortable.
Yes. I'm told there are so many that are ready. Yes. We should allow the officers to move in. Let us move in. And even there are some in Langas, in Eldoret, that are ready. We should instruct that they be moved in. Yeah. Hello. Ilan, how are you? Are you aware you have moved to a new home? So I'm really we are going to do this. Okay, my friend. Just have a cup. Need some tea? Okay.
So William Ruto ameanza kujifanya yeye ni mcha Mungu, yeye anaweza tembea na watoto, yeye anaweza fanya nini, unaona, ili kufurahisha Wakenya. Na ukiangalia kwenye comment sections, by the way, kwa hiyo video, Wakenya wameanza kupenda Rais William Ruto, bila kusahau ya kwamba huyo mtu anaenda kuchukua tamu yake ya mwisho, na akichukua hiyo tamu ya mwisho, kuna uwezekano ya kukatalia mamlakani afikishe hizi 30 years ambazo anatuambia. Sikiza.
I am truly blessed with what has been preached here. It's given me a new perspective of the meaning, the impact of the birth of Jesus Christ. And to this church, as the pastor here said, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on the elevation of this church to an area and of you having the first bishop. And I remember when we were 4 families, when this church was starting, it was in a tent here. And look at what God has done. You know, no wonder Zechariah 4:10 says, do not despise humble beginnings. We started as a church of 4 families. Today, the church is in thousands. We were in a tent. We have a beautiful church today. It was a single local church. Now it's an area. We used to have an acting pastor. Now we have a bishop. So God is a great of God is a God of great miracles, and God can change any situation. And so congratulations, Milimani, for the appointment and the election of Bishop Mairori, who will now be our bishop here and the bishop for the diaspora. I have a big program in government with the diaspora, so I hope to find him and to link up with him so that we can do those diaspora things together. And to congratulate the church here. I've seen the beautiful Sunday school and all the young people and the teens and those who are getting married. Oh, this is very exciting. You know, I keep encouraging young people to get married. You know, we have so many young people around I got married to Rachel when I was 25. I'm told nowadays 25 is too young to get married. People are hanging around all the way to 30s and beyond. So when I get to know that there are, congratulations those of you who are getting married. You really are making us proud. Every parent wants their child to get married. I want to encourage young people to be responsible. If you love a lady, please marry her. Find a family. That is how you will be responsible. So, yeah, so I want to say thank you very much. Congratulations to those who are getting married. And I want to say that as we move on, I am reminded of where we came from. I'm reminded of where we came from. The judge, we'll talk to him later, please. Just let him hold his peace. When I look at where we have come from as a church, and I look at where we are, it gives me a lot of confidence about the future. The same God who took us from a tent to a church and an area and a bishop is the same God who can change the destiny of our nation. I want to thank God that this week we had elections of leaders in different categories. We want to thank God that that exercise is concluded. We have additional leaders who are coming to join us, those of us who are privileged to be in leadership. Please pray for those who have been elected. Pray for those of us who are serving so that we can discover the will of God for our nation and the purposes of God for our leadership, and so that together with those who are being elected, we can forge ahead and do the will of God for our nation. Continue to pray, and I want to congratulate all of them from all the political parties and all the political formations. There is no leader who is elected by default or by chance. It is God who determines leadership. Therefore, and to welcome them into leadership so that we can take our country to the next level. Finally, I want to encourage all of us to see the future of our country. I have great confidence in the future of Kenya. I have seen what God can do. 3 years ago, we were struggling with the economy, we were struggling with education. Our health system was not quite together. Our economy was not doing very well. But God has healed our economy. He has changed things for us. Day before yesterday, when I was launching the biggest road stretch of 175 kilometers that's going to unlock the potential of half of our country, I was very proud that finally God is opening spaces for Kenya. We will be doing another 4 or 5 or 6 of those major infrastructure in the coming year, and many of the other things that we have laid out to do. I am asking you as members of my local church and as Christians to pray for the plans we have for Kenya so that God can make the difference in Kenya. I am very confident. I have no doubt in my mind that it is possible to move Kenya from a third world country to a first world country before I die. It's possible. In the next, by the time I get to 90, Kenya should be a first world country. Yes. And that is just about 30 years from now. It's possible. Others have done it. I am very confident we will do it. Just imagine, you know, this church has moved from a tent to an area in 20-something years, almost 30 years. Who says Kenya cannot move from a third world to a first world in 30 years? We can do it. Yes. Believe you me, we will do it. Yes. Let's trust God. Let us believe in ourselves. And let us believe in our country. And God is going to see us through. So, asanteni sana. I know there are people here who belong to my fellowship. There are leaders like myself. The lady who stood there, she's called Full Network. She's the women rep of Migori County. You know. And then Lillian there is the women rep for Trans Nzoia County. And then Jane there is the women rep for Laikipia County. I think there was something with women rep today. So asanteni sana, tunawapenda sana, Mungu awabariki, na mtuombee na muombee taifa letu. Thank you very much.